So I was reliving. I'm like, come on, I got to dream about it too. And then, what happened was, I got some people together, and what was really cool is I really did. There's several ladies that have been coming together, and I really felt like God is putting together a team. And I think He's still kind of putting different people together, and not everybody's going to be able to make everything. So the bigger the team, the more opportunity you have to get things done, because some can help sometimes and some can't. So you always have enough people to help if you have a big enough team, And what happened in my dream was, all of a sudden I came to this meeting, and it was like this whole place was just filled to the brim. It was like it had tripled. I'm like going, okay, obviously I don't do math, because it was more than tripled from 4 people. But if you look around who's here right now, and I don't know if there was anybody else that was going to be coming or not, but it's about tripled. If you count how many people are here right now, it's about triple from what was here last time. And God speaks to us in our dreams a lot of times, and encourages us and says, you keep going, you keep trucking, you keep moving. And if I've called you, I will do what I've called you to do. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of work, a little bit of stepping out and going beyond your comfort zone. And a lot of times, when you try something and it doesn't work the way you thought it was going to, it's beyond your comfort zone to try again, because you just kind of I'm not going to put myself out there again. And I thought, no, I'm not going to, because this is not about me. And I know that God has a purpose in this. There are so many women here that, it's interesting, because we were preaching in the prison on Thursday, and I said to the guys, I said, because I'm not just talking about us women, I'm talking about, this is something that needs to be, all over the place. Everybody needs to be doing this. And we're talking about mentoring. And I said, the problem is, so often we don't want to be mentored, because especially when we're young, we think we're so smart, we got it all together, right? We know everything. We don't need anybody to tell me anything. So it's pride, right? So basically, we're too proud to get taught anything, to be mentored, to put ourselves in a place of being under someone else, to be taught. Or if we're older and we're, God's saying, I want you to start mentoring or teaching someone else, we're like, oh, I'm so busy. I don't have any time. So either we're too busy to help someone else, or we're too proud to, accept help from someone else. So it all boils down to humility and making ourselves available to recognize, if God's called us, sometimes we got to look at our busyness and see if some of our busyness is good or not. I'm not saying that it's evil. Our busyness isn't necessarily evil, right? The things that we're doing aren't necessarily evil, but what we got to recognize is it worthy of our time? Is it worthy of our time? Is it something that we really, that is going to make a difference in my eternity and in someone else's eternity? And I want to be spending my time, using it for eternity. Because, this life is going to disappear. This life is going to go away someday. And what we have left is eternity, and where are we going to spend our eternity? Well, hopefully we're going to spend it in heaven, but we want others to spend there too.
We're going to bring with us.
Exactly, because that's the only true treasure that we can bring with us, right? And of course, today's topic is all about treasure. So that's my little opening screen that was supposed to be on there for, Well, we're going to start with some worship anyway, so.